Hey folks, Tom Bell here with your Diz Daily Fix for Wednesday, October 11th, 2017. Here's what's happening today. After tests inside the Star Wars launch bay last year and at the D23 Expo in July, Disneyland is now testing its J4K3 roaming droid outside in Tomorrowland for the first time. This week, guests have reported seeing Jake, as he's known, interacting with crowds and posing for pictures outside the launch bay. According to a Disneyland spokesperson, Jake will only be around for brief encounters this week as they test new technology and give Jake a chance to explore the world around him. And of course, when Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opens in 2019, it will include interactive elements, so there's a good chance we'll be seeing Jake again. In other news, the first group of Marvel Day at Sea cruises aboard the beautiful Disney Magic have begun, and Disney Cruise Line has released details of the action-packed stunt show that will serve as the day's finale, filled with fireworks, special effects, and more than a dozen Marvel characters. Decks 9 and 10 will be the setting for an exclusive party thrown by Tony Stark to unveil his latest technology. Just as the party gets going, with Stark in his Iron Man suit, Captain America, Black Widow, and Hawkeye, a sinister plot is revealed as Loki and other Marvel villains attempt to make Stark's powerful new technology their own. Of course, Thor, Black Panther, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Star-Lord, Gamora, and Groot will join in as the battle of superheroes versus villains intensifies to an epic finale. The show tops off what promises to be a full day of fun for Marvel fans, with things like meet and greets, movie screenings, a new interactive show with Doctor Strange, special food, of course, and merchandise, plus much more. Marvel Day at Sea is only available on the Disney Magic during cruises sailing out of New York City now through November 18th, and next year on cruises aboard the Magic sailing out of Miami January 7th through April 29th. Finally today, Gigantic, which is Walt Disney Animation's update to the Jack and the Beanstalk story that was discussed this year at the D23 Expo, has been shelved due to creative difficulties. The film, featuring Jack encountering a female giant, was to have been directed by Inside Out's Meg LaFave and Tangled's Nathan Greeno, with music by Robert Lopez and Kristen Anderson Lopez, who wrote music for a little film called Frozen. The studio had scheduled a 2020 release for the film, but according to studio president Ed Catmull, quote, "It just isn't working. With Gigantic, we've come to that point, and although it's a difficult decision, we are ending active development for now," end quote. Disney said that a new unannounced project will take over the Thanksgiving 2020 date. Stay tuned for more details on that. Today's featured article on the Diz comes from Jessica Gertz, who has some tips for saving money at Walt Disney World. Article's entitled "Traveling on a Budget. Get deluxe amenities for a moderate price at Coronado Springs." Nice. Trending on the Diz boards today is a thread from Todd's wife discussing the smoky situation at the Disneyland Resort. Due to the brush fires in the hills above Anaheim, you'll find the thread "Help! Canceled because of the fire" at the Disneyland forum at disboards.com. Just my opinion. Don't cancel because of the fire, but be aware of the smoke in the air if you have family that's sensitive to that, asthma or allergies or something like that. And then also check any road conditions if you are traveling on the freeways to the Disneyland Resort. Freeways around Disneyland are fine, but if you're traveling from a distance, there may be some closures to be aware of. Just do your research. If you are heading into the parks tomorrow, weather in Orlando, you'll see partly cloudy skies with a high of 88 and a low of 72. Anaheim, you'll see sunny skies with a high of 76 and a low of 54. You can find links to all these stories and more on our Daily Fix main page at wdwinfo.com/dailyfix. That's going to do it for me today, but be sure to join us again tomorrow for the next installment of the Diz Daily Fix. Have a great day.